everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the Woolly Steph's Art Club and the prompts and things. I did ask for some input and you were brilliant. You gave me lots of different ideas and so I can't remember who gave me what now, but I will talk a little bit about what I have put in there. You'll be surprised when I went through this pot here, which is the original pot, and I've taken them all out and read them, which is why they look opened, because they are opened. You'd be surprised how many things hadn't come up and how many of you had said, you know, how about we do these things, and they're actually in the prompt jar. So there was quite a bit of overlap is kind of what I'm trying to say. Anyway, what has gone back into here? Some of these are the old ones. Some of them are new ones. So these ones are, I think, the older ones. So nautical, words, music, person, framed, seaside, printing, mandala, collage, junk mail, paint, autumn, fantasy, resist technique, spring. I think that was as far as we got. Yep, I think those were what was left in the pot. Then there were some others, but I've taken them out and I'll talk about that in a minute when I get down to the bottom. Then these are ones that you guys have suggested. So we've got stencil, least favourite colour, a tribute to whatever you want, watercolours, beads. We've got Victorian, secret door, circles, silhouette, black and white. I think actually those ones may have been older ones. I'm not 100% sure. These are definitely new. Metallic, buttons, botanical, savannah. Lyric from a favourite song or poem. Use that for your inspiration. Mosaic. Use a ruler. Something silly or ridiculous. Oriental. Rain. Cute. Animal. Squares. String pull technique. Paint and ink smooshing. And then the last lot, we've got paper weave, finger paint, letterpress, embossing, sunshine, layers, mark making and dots. Right, now I'll stop there for a minute because the rest are kind of colours. Some of you asked for a separate pot that we could pick out colours from. Some of you suggested us put some colour combinations in and have to work with those. And I had to think about it and I decided that personally for me I didn't want to overcomplicate it and I didn't want a separate pot of colours. That doesn't mean you can't have your own pot of colours, alright? If you want to have a separate pot by the side and pick out colours, that's of course it is absolutely fine. To me, I find it a bit restrictive. I like to use the colours that I feel like using that day. Now I know the whole point of this is to push us out of our comfort zone, and I'm not suggesting, you know, that I'm copping out and I don't want to do that. But I just think to make it easier for everybody and give everybody a bit of choice in what they do, I wasn't going to say that we specifically need to do something in this colour, and there are other challenges out there that I know that do that, but I just don't think I want to do that. So what I have done is put in some colour combinations, some strange ones, some not so strange. If you think we need more of them, by all means suggest more and I will add more to the mix, okay? But I asked my daughter for a suggestion and she came up with purple and yellow and I was like, no, and she said yes. So we've put purple and yellow in. Really, that's going to be like my bling, I think. Don't fancy that. Orange and black. Now I've done for these blue and or purple and or green. So you could do blue, purple and green, or you could do a combination of two or one of them. Or if you don't like those colours and you want to do your own thing, do that. Pink and or blue and or orange. Again, same sort of thing. Use them all. Use a combination. Black, red, white, green, pink and white. Then I went with pastel colours and bright colours. Basically I wasn't really thinking very straight, so I couldn't come up with any great ideas. I thought I'd put that in. If you think we need more colours, combinations, let me know and I will put them in. Okay, but I don't want to go down the separate pot route. If you want to put a separate pot in for your own, absolutely fine. But I don't think I want to do that personally. Right, so those are the prompts. So what I've done is I've got a bigger tin. I've got a bigger tin, new tin that I decorated this morning. All of those prompts are in here. Now I've got a bigger tin because I thought, oh, I've got more prompts, put those in. But then what I've proceeded to do is make them very small. So I probably didn't need to have a massive tin. But anyway, I can get my hand in and have a fiddle around, which I will do in just a second. Also, something to show you, I made myself a new art journal. Mine was getting quite chunky. I'm just going to ruin it if I try and shove anything else in. So I've made another one, and exactly the same way as I made before. I've just gone with a black and white theme this time. There are my pages waiting to be filled. And what I did do, instead of using string, I used hair band things, whatever you call them, to tie your ponytails up with. I used those on the back instead, and then just tied my ribbon onto that so that I can tie it up. So that's it. That's my new album. That's all the news there is. If you're still happy to carry on, and I know a lot of you are, let's pull the prompt for the 15th of February, my daughter's birthday. Right, I'm having a really good smoosh around because I did, I put them in, they must have gone in a kind of order, if you like. So I'm going to put my hands in. All right, I'm looking out the window. Well, I've got one. Here it is. That is the prompt for this week. Let's see what we've got. Oh gosh. Good luck, everyone. Mandala. Well, yes, depends how you feel. You could draw your mandala. I might end up doing that, or you can use mandalas, or you can, there's lots of different ways. If you're not happy with it and you don't, you're not sure how to go about it, there are other things you can do. You don't always have to stick to what we're doing, but mandala is the prompt for this week. A challenge, I fear. Anyway, folks, have fun with it. Take care, stay safe and well, and I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.